Turns out he's really nice and he does really amazing artwork on his Instagram.
hell
He's
yeah.
a really nice guy.
He
actually.
speaks such good English.
He lived in like Ohio for a long time. This guy was like his body looked like a Greek like form. It was amazing.
Yeah.
He was just like, yeah, I just loved America. The gyms were awesome.
Yeah.
And I was like,
See, like
Right.
I used to love doing that, but the opposite.
Yeah.
When I was like around with my friends, and like, you know, of course I'd be the fucking token tourist guide of Japan, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'd be like taking my friends, and then just some days I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna be one of you, and just not speak a word of Japanese wherever I go. So like I remember I was taking one of my Australian friends. And he was like, oh, I'll introduce you to my Japanese friend. And I'm like, you have another Japanese friend? Why are you getting me to fucking talk out this shit? So anyway, I met this girl, and you know, she starts speaking in Japanese. And I'm just like, I'm gonna see how far I can take this. And I was just like, hey, what's up? And just start speaking to her in English. And she can't speak English, or not very well, right? So she's like talking to me in broken English. The entire day, I don't speak a word of Japanese to her until the very end.
Oh my god.
you're cruel.
So I was like,
That poor girl must have been like, fuck, I got no one to talk to.
I was just like mid-conversation. I'm just like, yeah, so that was really good. And then Japanese, I'm like, so anyway, I can speak Japanese. And the look
What
on
a
her face,
meme.
like, you would have thought she saw like the face of God. She's just like, what the fuck?
This is like the fucking video where like a celebrity will wear like a disguise and go out into the public and be like, yo, I was Cristiano Ronaldo this entire time or something like that, you know?
No one else. No one else.
I don't troll often, but that was the one time I trolled, and it was the best feeling in my life. So I can definitely see why people troll me
Do you ever hear people like talking shit?
all the time. When I was do that quite a lot. Yeah, when I was little, I remember when I was little, like maybe like 10, 9 years old, and I was in the supermarket.
Yeah.
I think have I told this in fact?
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
But basically, I was like picking snacks with my sister, and these like fucking little shit
I remember
kids
this.
would
Yeah.
just like be like, oh, look at this phone, and then my sister and I heard that, and we just looked at each other and were like. And then we just start speaking in perfect Japanese, and the kids are just like, shit, I'm fucking out of here. And it's like bawled out. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I don't know why this has happened, but I've walked into bars, like very small bars that sit like 4 or 5 people, numerous times, and I'll literally like sit down, and someone like that close to me will be like, oh, gaijin this.
Yeah.
A gaijin. And I'll be like, I'm like, why would you say that? Who says that? You know, there's people do this in America, like, oh, foreign. Anyway. Like, what?
It's like you live in Tokyo. Have you never seen a foreigner?
Well, is it the same in Korea? Whenever you go to Korea, where whenever there is like a lot of big foreigners that come in a bar or an establishment, people notice it because it's the same in Thailand, where we have like a word for foreigners as well.
Do you just
Falang.
Falang.
Yeah.
Do you just
Huh?
or like do Thai people just like say it? Just like,
I guess so. I mean, that's how we refer to foreigners there. It's like, oh, falang. You know, it's like even if you're a foreigner living in Thailand, you know the word falang because you refer to yourself. You are the falang of your Thai group probably. You know, that's how
that happen in
Thai
Korea,
people
or?
refer to them.
From like the few times I've been to Korea and from what I've seen, it doesn't really seem to be that much of a reaction.
Right.
Sometimes they can tell when I'm checking out. They can before I even say anything. They can tell that I'm not from there.
Yeah.
And they'll just like it's not like oh my god. They're just
Yeah.
like oh okay you want a receipt. And I'm
I
like,
guess to be fair, like English is a lot more commonly spoken in Korea than it is in like a lot of Asian countries, right?
oh it is.
I think so.
Actually, I have no idea.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure like I remember I saw this like YouTube video ages ago where this like clearly foreigner looking like child actor who is perfectly fluent in Korean. What they did like it was like a social experiment videos, when that was a thing. And it was like if the foreigner looking kid only spoke in English, then will Korean people like stop to help out? And there was like a surprising amount of people, maybe in like the big cities, who spoke English.
I think people in Korea aren't really that surprised, especially if it's in like Seoul.
Yeah.
Like, cause I've noticed that like when I walk with my mom and I'm speaking in English, nobody gives a fuck. They're just
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They're not like, oh, gaijin.
Yeah, but I've noticed that like in Japan,
Yeah.
if I just
Yeah.
like say something in English, like I remember I was on the phone and I was talking to Daido,
Yeah.
because he had gotten to the studio before me and I was telling him god, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Everyone that walked by that
The double take.
It's because you're an Asian woman though, so
Yeah.
they just
Oh.
expect for you to be speaking in Japanese.
Oh, maybe.
Because if you were white, then they wouldn't fucking bat an eye.
Yeah.
But because you look
Just like trading stock. Sell my entire stock.
Yeah.
But because you look Asian, right? They're just like, oh wait, why is she not speaking in Japanese? That's weird. Let's do a double take.
maybe.
That's probably what it is. Yeah. Because
Okay.
Aki
Yeah.
gets the exact same thing.
Oh.
I remember we went on a trip recently, and like because we went to some towns and cities that weren't like so big or well known for tourists. Like every time we'd walk in, we'd have to be like, "Yo, who's the most Japanese person out of our group?"
Yeah, we did.
Joey, I guess you're the most Japanese person. You gotta hit them with the
Yeah, Joey always got so annoyed. We were like, Joey, can you go in first? So they don't
I was like, fuck,
Because-
we have two other people who can speak Japanese. Why am I the
And
one?
I'm just like, Joey, you're the most. They can speak Japanese, but you're the most Japanese-looking person. You gotta go in.
Because,
and then after you secure the table, then
they're like the clown car of foreigners walk in.
It's like no, because it's like, you know, if like all the foreigners walk in, right? They're just gonna be like, whoa,
Yeah.
what is one semi-Japanese looking
One
dude who is like,
representative.
5 people, please. They're gonna expect 4 other Japanese guys to walk in. Meanwhile, it's 4 foreigners just being like, all right, cool, we got it. You can't kick us out
I
now.
remember that one bar in Tottori where,
yeah.
you secured the table and we walked in, and it was like that scene in a cowboy movie where you walk into the bar and the entire bar just shuts up and looks at you. That was what it was like when we just walked in.
I can see the look on the guy's face because there's this crucial moment if all of you are foreigner and they walk in where they're like contemplating whether it's worth it.
Yeah.
To be like and yeah, we came in and you could look. He was like.
Yeah, he had that face of like, I've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. Literally, it was clearly like a local yakitori place, right?
Yeah.
And then
One of the only izakayas.
tiny, yeah. So there was just enough room on this one table for all of us, and there was really 3 groups of 2, and they literally all just stopped eating and turned around.
Yeah, and just like looked at us.
As long as there's one person that can speak it, shouldn't that be like good? There's at least one person that.
It's not about speaking; it's about playing the part.
Yeah.
You gotta hit what they expect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Japanese people don't like something outside of their comfort.
Yeah, it's not. It sounds like discrimination and racism and stuff. It's not that. It's that they're so worried that they're not going to be able to help you, serve you. That if you just go in with someone who kind of puts them at ease.
Yeah.
It sounds so stupid, but it makes the whole process way easier.
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm not I don't want to go in because I'm like, oh no, I'm scared. It's like no, I want to make sure we can all leave. It's it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Just go in, get it done. We'll be chill.
Yeah.
You know, if there's 2 of us, I don't give a fuck. 2 people, they don't care.
Yeah.
But when it's a lot of you and a lot of foreigners, they think, okay, maybe they're going to be loud and they're all not going to understand.
They're gonna be rowdy. They're not
like a
gonna
group
follow
of
the
6.
rules. Yeah.
You guys remember the Hokkaido yakitori place where everyone was like,
Oh yeah, dude, we were in the middle of nowhere in Hokkaido, and this whole bar was clearly a local bar, but there's only 3 bars in this whole 100-kilometer radius.
Yeah.
And we walked in, and literally the entire time people were just eating their food